The anatomy of a Node.js module. A Node.js module is just any JavaScript file in the Node environment. So all the .js extensions are considered modules. It contains reusable code, some code that can be shared by other modules. And so in order for them to be shareable, you need to export them and also import into the other modules. So let's take a look at an example here. Let's say that we have a module called user.js. Inside this module, these are some typical things you usually see. So first, we usually import other modules into this module so we can use them. Some of these modules can be your own local modules. Some can be a third party. Some are the core modules provided by Node. And in this module, you could have things like a class and a function or a lot of functions. In order for these classes functions to be exposable to other modules, you have to export them out. And we export through the module that exports object, and you attach that to that exports property, and then those can be accessed in other modules. So let's see how modules work in a Node.js project. So let's say you have a module A. This module A can be used or imported or exported and imported into other modules like B, C, and D, E here. And in turn, these modules, for example, B and D, can be exported into other modules, F, G, and H. And then, of course, like module H can also receive other modules from module I as well. So you can see that like a module H contains the import of module A, D, and I, right? So this is how modules work in a Node.js application. In Node, there are three major types of modules. So from the very bottom of the core of this environment are the core modules. These are the modules that come by default when you install Node. Things like the HTTP module, FS file system, query and string, and so forth. And on top of these are the massive third-party modules. These are the modules that are uploaded to the NPM registry that you can download for free. Again, there are about probably 800,000, probably close to 1 million now, I guess, of all these modules you can download and use for free in your application without having to reinvent the wheel. It's pretty cool, right? And then on top of these are your local modules. These are the modules that you create your own and you write them yourself. And so when you create a module or a project, when you're done with your module, and if you want to share with the world, add to this third party, you put into a package and you upload to the registry. So that's how modules work in Node.js environment. Now that we know what modules are and how they are structured, in the next video, we'll learn how to create our own modules and how to use them or execute these modules in a Node application.